Do you want to have infinite prosperity in your life? I'm Dawna Campbell, and I have made it my personal mission to empower heart-centered business owners like you to transform your own individual pain into the gifts of happiness, prosperity, and love through my heart-centered healing. So how I do what I do, I utilize a process that was taught to me from various people. One was a medicine woman, one was a yogic healer, a Zen Buddhist monk, my time living at the ashram. And because physics says time and space doesn't exist, my very first step is to merge my energy field with yours. And then through that process, what I do is I ask you some questions like, what would you like to change in your life? What would you like to have better? What's the worst thing that's going to happen if it doesn't change for you? So just like we put fuel in our car, we have to do that to make the car go forward. So I'm looking for emotions and feelings that you have created that got assigned to the event. And then I uncover and ask you what it is for you. What energy do you want? And most of the time people want to feel validated, appreciated, loved, nurtured. So what I do in a meditation state is I ask for the new frequency to come in while the old frequency to leave, and I give you a new perspective. And I call this strategy the pivot and shift strategy. But one of my favorite clients was somebody that I worked on earlier this week, and he had an energy of always feeling like he was suffocated and wasn't ever able to experience the good things in life. And when we went back to that time and changed those frequencies, and he felt it in his heart space, he broke down and cried for 5 minutes on the phone going, "Thank you. It's the first time in my life I have ever experienced joy on this level." If I can do that for every person out there, let's go celebrate, because that's what I want. That's my mission. That's helping everybody celebrate life. A lot of people do come, even heart-centered business owners, for health issues because they don't feel good. They're feeling miserable. Their body isn't running optimally. And of course, that reflects into their business as well. So when working with business owners with health conditions, one of the biggest ones that I see where people come are when they have cancer or diabetes or autoimmune diseases, things that science and medicine can't always explain through that channel, but gives us the basis to make the changes in the vibration and the energy. And I can recall one client, I can recall many clients here, but one client in particular, it was the second time that she had breast cancer. And she did not want to use the original pathway she did with doctors and radiation and chemotherapy. She chose to do it differently and came to me. And I worked with her for about 3.5 months, and the cancer left her body by changing and shifting the vibrational frequencies. What's really interesting about some of the physical level diseases is that they all are tied to an emotional component. So for example, cancer has a lot of resentment and anger around it. And then what happens, because we change that vibrational frequency, their body changes on a physical level. And the physical level is that we're in an energy of balance and peace and love. Resentment and anger is down here. Well, this comes in and pushes this out of the way. There's a really great book that talks about some of this called Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins, and how you can be at these different level frequencies. And that's the only thing that we're doing, is we're uncovering what the emotional component is to the physical level disease to shift and change the frequency, so then the disease has no choice but to leave the body. Incredibly important for me when I work with my clients, watching their transformations, because life is short. We're not meant to live in that pain state. If you are a heart-centered business owner and you are ready to take action on the individual level, releasing any of your blocks so you can live that life of happiness, prosperity, and love, to start creating that global impact, then go to my website now at dawnacampbell.com and we can start working to align your inner balance so you can gain infinite prosperity in all areas of your life.